Britain in the 21st century.
A country that is changing and ageing.
Our population is now exceeding 60 million.
With better nutrition and medical care, we're all living longer.
Good news, you would think.
Unless you're one of the over 50s in this country,
who have to deal with discrimination
and inequality on a daily basis.
New laws are helping to turn the tide
in favour of our older generation.
But attitudes take a bit longer.
Hello, my name's Brian Smith and welcome to TikTok, an equal-funded programme financed by the European Social Fund and supported by the Learning and Skills Council, aimed at promoting employability and lifelong learning for people over 50, for those in work and for those seeking work who may be suffering from discrimination and inequality. The TikTok project, led by Age Concern at Milton Keynes, aims to develop partnerships with local employers to remove perceived barriers to employing older people by enhancing one-stop shops to provide information and advice tailored to those people's needs. We have two stories taken from a raft of projects that have helped to achieve the TikTok goal. We begin here in Reading, visiting the Training Employment Advice Shop, otherwise known as the Tea Shop, visited by young and old looking for support into employment.
The Tea Shop does pride itself on its informality and friendliness whilst providing a professional service. And the feedback we get from customers is they really do appreciate it. The informal atmosphere, help on the spot, and not too many barriers in the way of helping them with their job search.
What you need to think about, or what they'll be thinking about, is this person, are they able to do the job? Are they willing to put in effort to make the job a success?
Yes, it's really relaxed and it's really nice that everybody's over 50 as well, because we come from an era where it was a lot easier to get a job. Now it's more difficult.
Well, I come from the 50, what we call the 50s plus club. I've been unemployed since January, and I said if I'd probably stayed at home, I wouldn't know that feel, or there's others out there that are unemployed in the same situation as myself, probably be at home sort of trying to lick my wounds. Whereas here I come, I see there's other, and there's lots of information that you can exchange.
Because you are in your 50s, you're not over the hill. There is work out there. It gives you confidence, it gives you a bit more drive to go out there and look for work. And with all the atmosphere and meeting other people in the same position, it's giving you the added confidence to go looking there.
Well, here at the Tea Shop, what I do as a trainer is work on the 50 Plus Job Club, which is every Thursday. Put the course together. It's a 12-week sessions for an hour each week. For people over the age of 50 plus that are having problems finding employment. Some have been made redundant, some have taken voluntary redundancy package earlier than what they needed to. They also, I think, appreciate the experience of the help they get here, because the age group is so diverse. The people that they see are going to understanding their problems and what's going on in their lives and how difficult it is to find work when you are over the age of 50, basically.
The Tea Shop has been going now for over 11 years, and it's as a result of working with lots of different agencies, funding from many different streams. Reading Borough Council is the prime partner in this partnership, but we've been able to work successfully with the Learning and Skills Council for many years, and this has been the latest funding stream from the LSC, helping people for 50 plus.
From Reading, we've taken a short trip to Slough and the Age Concern Centre here in the old library in William Street, where the TikTok project has taken on a variety of different roles.
Well, what's special is really that we work with our clients on a one-to-one basis, and we help them to build their confidence. We help to increase their employability, and also we offer them job opportunities.
I'd heard about Age Concern. I needed help job-wise. They help you in every way possible, from CV to writing letters to companies, because obviously I got to go back 20 years when I started doing that, and a lot of it's changed.
In conversation, the word volunteering came up. That's really where we are, is that I agreed to be a volunteer. And because of my skills built up from industry over the years, is that I'm familiar with IT. So what I do is help them use the available internet, email to look for jobs, basically.
A chap called Malcolm said to me, we're doing something called Flair on the Floor. And he gave me a little leaflet and he said, we're doing it at Slough. And if you pop along and see Veronica or Peter Knight, they'll tell you all about it. And then Peter asked for volunteers to go and work for Wilkinson's, which is a high street store. So I volunteered. It was on a temporary basis for 4 weeks. There's no guaranteed job at the end of it. But I went along, and after 3.5 weeks, the manager called me up and said, come up to my office. And so he sat there and he said, it's not bad news. He said, how would you like to work for me? I said, yes, of course, excellent. And I thought he was going to ask me to work on the shop floor, but in fact, he said, what I want you to do is to work as the head cashier, which is a position that we don't have in any of our other 280 stores. And I was absolutely thrilled with that.
I believe there's an absolute need for this extra help, if you like, for people who are over 50. They're slightly different to the others just because of their life's experience, if you like. And I'm pleasantly surprised it's gone as well as it has. And long may it continue, really.
The TikTok project has come to the end of its 3-year mission, but the good news is the work goes on. We won't change a nation and its attitudes overnight, but with projects like TikTok working in innovative ways with organisations like the Reading Tea Shop and Age Concerned Slough, using their volunteers and their staff, we're certainly heading in the right direction. Now, all we need is your continued support and commitment to build on the successes already achieved.